Hey, how's it going? Officer Dutton with Las Cruces Police Department. So the reason why I pulled you over is for a couple of reasons. Um, you're in the crosswalk. Your registration is suspended, and then you started merging into the second lane and almost hit somebody with no turns. Is there any reason for that, or you what? You were what? You thought you were in one lane? Could you do me a favor? Can you step up a minute? I want to talk to you out here. Can you step up on the median? That way you're not just in the road. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
I haven't.
You haven't? Because, like I said, my main concern is the way you were driving. And then, like I said, you started merging into another lane.
Okay.
And you thought you were just in the lane the entire time. And even when I was behind you on Main and Elks, you initially stopped at the light, and then you, like, rolled forward, stopped, rolled a little bit more, and then you were just completely in the crosswalk. So you're just kind of all over the place.
The windshield is f***ing me up, so I've been trying to get that fixed. Other than that, I can't really be out of that, so I've been trying not to drive.
That's another thing is, I mean, that's why it's illegal for you to drive with that windshield, right?
No, yeah. Well, I had asked the detective that had investigated my case, told me that I had a few days to get it fixed. It's only been like a day and a half. I'm just trying to.
So I'm not sure exactly what he told you, but yeah, you can't be on the road with it like that.
Okay.
If that's the reason why you're all over the road, I mean that's.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you can't be driving around with
it. No, yeah, I figured, especially at night, I can't see out of it for night. But then he told me that I could knock out the glass and then have to like put some type of plastic wrap or plexiglass or something. And I just haven't been willing to do that.
So you haven't had anything to drink or anything?
No.
You smoke anything?
No.
No influence of anything at all?
No.
Would you consent to some field sobriety tests to make sure you're okay to drive?
Sure.
Okay. Because again, a part of, like, I understand that's an obstruction, and I can work with you on that a little bit. But another main concern, again, is you thought you were in your own lane and you were almost in the second lane completely.
The windshield is pretty bad, so if I have to, I just have to, like, it's bad.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and we'll go behind my car. You can just back up a little bit. That way, because this is a little bumpy right here, so I don't want this to mess with you at all. So we'll go back here, we'll do the test there. Again, as long as you're not impaired in any way, we can work with the rest of this stuff.
Yeah, it's just that windshield.
And how long? It's been like that for the last day or two, you said?
It happened about 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Yeah. The sheriff had came.
We'll go right back here.
The sheriff had came to my house. There was like a hostage situation, and I broke my window.
So you live out in the county?
No, I live in Sonoma. It was pretty weird. Other than that, it's just bullshit.
Okay.
That I've been trying not to focus on or get too much attention on.
Gotcha.
Especially from him, because as soon as he sees that I'm going bad, then he does something else to make it worse.
Okay. And then can you do me a favor for this first one? I just want you to go ahead and take off your glasses.
My glasses?
I'll hold it. You.
I'm a little blind, but okay.
It's okay. This one you don't really need to see too much, okay? What I want you to do is put your feet together, heels and toes touching. Keep your arms completely flat down by your side. Stay in this position while I give you the instructions.
Okay.
Can you see the tip of my pen?
Yes.
So what I want you to do with your eyes and your eyes only, I want you to follow the tip of my pen without moving your head. Do you understand?
Okay.
Just follow the tip of my pen. Here. Just follow the tip.
I can't even see that far up.
That's okay, you can relax. This next one I want you to do. I want you to imagine a straight line directly in front of you, okay? Can you do that?
Sure.
Yeah. On that imaginary straight line, I want you to put your left foot on that line. Your other left. There you go. So now, your right foot, I want you to put in front of your left foot with your right heel touching your left toe.
Okay, I haven't been in an ROTC in a while.
Oh, you don't have to start yet. Just get back into that position. So again, your left foot on that line.
Left foot?
Left foot. Now put your right foot in front of your left foot with your right heel touching your left toe. Just how I am right now. Try to get your foot over a little bit more. Directly in front. See how my feet are aligned? One straight line.
Yeah, but I don't have good balance.
Keep your arms completely flat down by your side, okay?
Yeah, you guys are tripping.
So I'm going to give you, go ahead and get back in that position.
But if I'm telling you I can't do it, I don't have good balance.
Is there a reason why you wouldn't be able to do it?
I don't have good balance.
Well, I'll take that into consideration. Just go ahead and get your right heel in front of your left toe. There you go. Arms flat down by your side. Keep your left flat. See how I am?
Yeah.
Look at me. See my arms? See how they're flat?
Oh yeah, mine are flat, but I just don't have good balance.
So stay in this position while I give you the rest of the instructions. You understand?
Yeah.
What you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps on the imaginary line in front of you. Once you hit your 9th step, you're going to leave your lead foot planted. Take a series of small steps, turn around back on that line, and take 9 more heel-to-toe steps on that line until you completed this test. While you do this, I want you to count your steps out loud. You understand?
And this is like the sobriety test?
Yep, it's a standardized field sobriety test. Everyone in the nation does it. Do you understand those instructions?
Oh yeah, I understand. I just don't think I'm gonna have good balance.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate it for you, okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So go ahead and get back in that position.
I'm telling you, I don't have good balance.
Okay. Keep your hand out of your pocket. There you go. Just arms flat. So I'm going to demonstrate it for you. For demonstration purposes, I'll take 3 steps, but I want you to take 9, okay? You understand? 1, 2, 3. Leave that lead foot planted. A series of small steps. Turn around back on that line. 1, 2, 3. Once again, you're going to take 9 steps. Once you start this test, do not stop. Do you understand?
Sure.
You can begin.
I'm not gonna have good balance.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then?
As an instructor.
Do I turn around?
Are you done with the test?
Well, you said 9 and then...
Yeah, I gave you the instruction. You said you understood the instructions. So just continue with the test as instructed.
Well, I don't remember what else was there. It's 9 and then what? To turn around?
If that's what I told you.
Okay, well, I don't remember.
Okay. Are you done with this test?
I don't know, you told me, I just asked you. You guys could do a breathalyzer, you guys could do all kinds of shit. I'm not very coordinated, but I'm not under them.
So you're done with this one?
Yes, I did.
Okay. We'll do one more, okay? Go ahead and go back over here. So what I want you to do, put your feet together, heels and toes touching, keep your arms completely flat down by your side, okay? Stay in this position while I give you the instructions for this test. What you're going to do for this one is you're going to lift one foot out directly in front of you, keeping your legs straight. Keep your foot flat, parallel to the ground, looking down at your raised toe. And you're going to count out loud in this manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on until I tell you to stop. You can use your left or your right, it does not matter. Do you understand the instructions of this test?
1,000. How do I count?
1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
I feel like there's easier tests.
We could do some other ones after this too if you want.
Well, I was just trying to find it easier.
Okay. Do you understand the instructions to this test?
Yeah, but I don't have good balance, so.
So once again, don't start until I tell you to. You can begin.
1,000, 2,000. That's all I could do. 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Pretty much all.
Just keep going. We're almost done.
Want me to keep going?
Mm-hmm.
7,000, 8,000, 10,000. I don't have good balance.
We could try some other tests if you want that don't require too much balance.
I would just rather do a breathalyzer test because I'm not drunk.
You'd rather do a breathalyzer?
Oh, yeah.
You sure you didn't smoke anything?
Like cannabis? No, I'm good.
Did you smoke anything else besides cannabis?
A vape?
A vape? Alright. Did you want to try those other tests or no?
I just don't understand what the point is.
So the point is for me to determine whether I feel you're impaired.
Oh, I'm not impaired. I just can't see out of my window. I'm just trying to get home.
Like I said, I've got a couple other tests if you want to take them that don't require much balance. But you don't have to do those.
Not really, but I'm not trying to go to jail, so
Okay.
the choice that I have.
It's entirely up to you. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. If you want to do those tests, we can.
I mean, I guess.
Okay. Do you know... You can count, right? You know your numbers?
Not multiplication, but I know my numbers.
Okay. So what I want you to do is start from 68, and I want you to count backwards to 47.
God damn.
Just counting backwards, that's it. No balance required.
68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 64, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44. You said until how long?
You can stop there. Okay. We'll do another one for you, okay?
Okay.
What I want you to do is hold out your hand like this. Just one hand. So what you're going to do, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? What I want you to do is I want you to touch the tip of your finger to the tip of your thumb. You're going to do 3 sets of this. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to do that 3 times. So up and down is 1. You're going to do that 3 times. You understand?
A little bit.
While you're doing this, I want you to count those numbers out loud, okay? So again, I'll give you an example. I'm going to do 1 set. I want you to do 3. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's one cell. I want you to do that 3 times. So, you understand?
Yeah.
You can begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do that right?
Have you did all 3 sets?
I believe so.
Oh.
No, I'm dyslexic. You asked me some hard questions.
All right, Savannah. So tonight you are going to be under arrest for DUI. So go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
I'm not even under the influence. When I just asked you for a birthday test.
We'll get into that here in a second.
So you guys are wrongfully accusing me when I was just in a hostage situation. And I'm trying to get away.
Is there anything in your pockets?
Torch?
Anything else?
No.
Don't reach. Do you mind if we take it out, or do you want us to get a female officer?
I don't know. Go for it.
Go ahead and walk over here for now. Walk over.
So how the fuck am I getting arrested for something that I'm not even doing?
Because I believe you are impaired.
I'm not impaired though.
Go on over here.
So how am I impaired?
Go ahead and have a seat.
I feel like you guys are stereotyping me because of my car.
It has nothing to do with your car. It was your driving behavior and your mannerisms. Go ahead and put your feet in.
Can you see out of my windshield?
I don't need to.
Literally trying to go home.
Put your feet in.
And I literally have detectives calling me because of this.
Put your feet in.
But I literally have detectives calling me for
Where do you want the truck to go? He's asking.
I've literally had detectives call me today. I could give you the report. I could give you the case number.
I didn't ask that.
I know, but they told me I was fine to drive with that. I can't drive with the thing in my window. I'm not
I
impaired.
asked, are you gonna... Oh yeah, I just...
They literally told me it was okay. I just had to get it fixed in the next 48 hours. That's why I'm asking, can you get a sheriff over here? Because they told me I have 48 hours to get it fixed. Or whoever's in charge, they told me I had 48 hours for it to get fixed.
How long? When did this happen?
This happened 2 days ago.
2 days ago, that's 48 hours.
Or it happened yesterday.
Do you remember the date?
I don't.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
It happened on
Thursday?
I could give you the address. It's 38.
What day?
I don't know the date. It was 3875 Marble View Drive. All of the police station was there. I was held hostage. There was a whole situation. They told me I had to wait for me to get my property. I just barely got my property. I was trying to move my car so nothing else happened to it. I can't see out of the window. I was trying to drive as best as I could. I'm not impaired at all.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Just put your feet inside. I'm gonna close the door, okay?
But
She's gonna read something to you.
Can you call the sheriff?
No, we're not gonna call the sheriff.
But that's my amendment.
That's what?
That's my amendment. I have the right to talk to a higher up.
To talk to a sheriff?
Or a higher up. Can I talk to your supervisor?
Yeah, if you want to. What do you want to ask him?
The fact that they told me that I had 48 hours before I got my window fixed.
You're not under arrest for the windshield.
No, I'm not impaired either, though.
Well, I think you are. So that's why you're under arrest.
You didn't do a breathalyzer test? You didn't...
Well, if you give me a second, I'm going to read this. And then you'll decide if you want to do it or not.
Well, it's a...
Tell you what, let me read this real quick, and then I'll answer your questions. So listen to me, I'm going to tell you something important. You're under arrest for DUI. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take our test?
Yes, I wasn't drinking. I'm not impaired.
Let me just see the inside of your mouth. Like, open up wide. Open your mouth.
That is open.
No, I want you to open your mouth. Put your tongue down. Lift it up.
I don't know what you mean by that.
So look.
That's what I just did.
No, you didn't. Open it wide. I need to make sure there's nothing in your mouth.
There's nothing in my mouth.
Open your mouth. I can't see your cheeks. Open your mouth.
Well, all I can see is the fucking bright ass light.
You don't need to see. You need to open your mouth. Put your feet in.
Literally.
Put your feet in. I'm not playing your games. Put your feet in.
I'm not playing your games either.
Put your feet in.
Literally with
Let's go.
the police station yesterday.
That has nothing to do with this.
Okay, yes it does.
It doesn't.
Yes it does.
It's nothing to do with this. Put your
Yes
feet
it
in.
was. I'm literally a victim that you guys are harassing. So
Okay.
can you please call your higher up?
I can get a supervisor. That's fine. Put your feet in.
Please call him.
Put your feet in.
My
I don't want to
foot
hit your
is in.
leg. You're on the.
My foot is in.
See how you're on the plastic right there? The door's gonna hit it.
It's not. It's gonna hit
Then what am I looking at?
right there.
Okay. So I was at Main and Oaks. She initially stopped at the line, let off the gas, creeped forward a little more, I was looking at my cat, I look up, and her whole car is just in the crosswalk. We're on the plate. She's got a suspended plate. When I go to pull her, or right before I pull her over, we're about where the shell is, and she's in this lane, just starts guiding off into the next lane. More than half of her car's in it, almost hits another car. I hit her with the lights. She slows down a little bit, not really stopping until I hit the siren, and then she eventually just stops right there. So that was the reason for the stop, was the moving violation as well as the crosswalk registration. I go up to the see her, and the windshields are busting.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, she's saying that she got into some sort of domestic. Sheriffs took it. They didn't really get too much into it because it wasn't relative to this.
He is this.
Ask her if she's been drinking. She says no. Ask if she was impaired under anything. She said no. Consents to field sobriety testing. Bombs it. I even gave her the alternative tests. Bombed those two. 15-er. Ask if I'm good with emptying her pockets because I knew there was something in there. Or if she needed a female officer, whatever preference was. She was good with us taking it out, so I didn't do a search, but I emptied her pockets. There was a pipe there, so I'm pretty sure that's what she smoked. She's upset because I think that she thinks she's being arrested for windshield, but I told her several times, no, it's because I think you're impaired. And then she started asking for the sheriffs. I was like, what do you want the sheriffs for? And she was like, well, it's my right to speak to someone higher up. And I was like, so how are the sheriffs going to help you? And then she was like, well, do you have a supervisor? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, can you get him over here? I'm like, sure. What do you need from him? No. She's like, I need to talk to him. Okay.
Is she comprehending like what you're telling her? Or she seemed like
She'll answer your questions. She's under the influence of something.
okay. Is that what she wants to talk about? Or she just wants to
Yeah, and she keeps wanting me to call some detective from the sheriff's. I keep telling her no.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah, because again, she thinks, well, and that was the other thing. Later, she tried to blame that she was moving into the lane on the windshield. But prior to that, I asked her, I was like, or when I told her the reason for the stop,
Yeah.
because I was like, I'm going to be honest, I stopped you for a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then when I mentioned her going into the other lane, she's like, oh, I thought it was in my lane the whole time.
I literally have a police report.
Okay. So I'm Sergeant Salinas with Las Cruces Police Department. So I was just talking to the officer that you've been having interaction with since you started this, and he was just kind of updating me on what's going on. But
he's saying that I'm under the influence because I can't walk in a straight line, but I don't have good balance. I told him I would do the breathalyzer thing. He didn't want to do it. My car is like that. 2 days ago, the whole department was at an address that I was staying at because of a hostage situation. My ex-boyfriend breaking the window, keeping me hostage, all kinds of stuff like that. And after that, when they took me to the sheriff's office, they told me that I would have 24 to 48 hours to fix my window.
Okay.
It just barely happened. It is hard for me to drive, but I was trying to do the best I was. I'm just trying to go home. I gotta pick up my son,
So, and I hear you. So,
but I'm not under the influence.
What he explained to me is that he saw several different moving violations, like traffic violations, like whenever you were at the crosswalk over there.
I did.
And
turn.
I guess you started creeping into the intersection, and that's a violation. So he saw it's strange. So then your registration is expired as well. So then, as you were driving this way on North Main, you were crossing lanes.
I moved into the far lane, but
Gotcha.
my registration is expired. I have been trying to get it registered. It just barely expired last month. That guy's been working with me.
I got you. And what I was trying to get at is that he has a reason to pull you over, right? Because there's a lot of violations. So then whenever he pulled you over, what he explained to me is that your reaction just took a little bit long, which it's all falls in line with driving under the influence, right? Whether it be alcohol or anything else.
My reaction took a long time because I've never been asked to do something like that. And then a straight line, I don't have good balance at all. I could do one right now, and then in 20 minutes, it's going to be the same result. I don't have good balance at all.
I hear you. And I don't know what the investigation was as far as the field sobriety test. I wasn't here for them. He's the one that conducted the field sobriety test. But
you do a thing with the light and...
Yeah, so the standardized field sobriety test is not like a pass and fail test. It's just to be able to show whether you're impaired or not, based off what he has. And then...
Well, I figured it was the line thing. I couldn't... If I'm walking in a straight line, that's whenever if he wants my hands to my side, it's hard for me to one in front of the other.
No, I hear you, and that's why they're standardized for anybody. And then he said that he did some alternative tests on you because you had some issues walking in a straight line.
But I told him he could do the breathalyzer test on me. He never did it.
So part of that is because per our policies we can't do that. So the process needs to take place, and it doesn't necessarily mean because the breathalyzer detects alcohol, and the breathalyzer doesn't determine whether you've had any sort of narcotic use or anything like that. I'm not saying that you are, but that doesn't necessarily explain whether you're impaired or not. But that's part of the process. So if that's what you want to do, that's the next step from here.
I have my medical marijuana card, but I haven't smoked. So.
When was the last time that you smoked?
This morning.
Okay.
It's for back pain. I had an epidural.
I hear you, and that's not my concern right now. It's just more of the you wanted to talk to a supervisor based off his investigation, and what he's explaining to me and kind of what you're saying kind of makes sense. It's kind of aligning with each other, and I understand that you feel like...
I just know that they told me, the detectives and all the people that happened yesterday at the situation that it happened. My ex broke into my house. He pistol whipped me, so I've been dealing with a bunch of that.
Yeah.
He broke my window. They told me that I would have 24 to 48 hours to fix my window.
So the window I'm not concerned about right now because I'm very aware of what happened over there because I ended up going over there. So I know what's going on. I believe you. I'm not saying that you're making it up or that it's not a valid reason for you not to fix your window.
I know.
I get that. It's just...
I know the swerving part though. It is at night. It is hard for me to see. So if I was swerving, I'm just trying to get home so I could go to my son. I know I shouldn't be driving like that. I could get someone to pick me up if that's the case, but
and I hear you, and that's the truth is that you probably shouldn't have been driving just because even though like you went through some stuff and that's why your windshield is like that, you're not supposed to drive like that.
And they told me I could.
But you can't. So and this is just me implying, right? They're saying, hey, look, if you need to get somewhere, you need to get somewhere, but obviously that needs to get fixed, bring up the incident, and it's fine and all, but it also can't cause safety driving issues. You know what I mean?
And I personally, I didn't see me driving into other lanes. If that's what he saw, that's fine. I'm not going to deny that. I'm just trying to get home to my son. I got to take him to school in the morning. I'm the only one.
How old is your son?
My son is going to be 3.
And who is he with right now?
Right now, he's with my grandma, or with his grandma, but I'm his sole provider. So I pick him up. He lives with me. I take care of him. I take him to school. I bathe him.
Okay, and the reason that I'm asking is because obviously if he's 3 years old, I want to make sure that he's with somebody that's...
No, yeah, and I still breastfeed, so it's overwhelming. I understand that this is probably my doing. They just told me I had a few days to fix the windshield. I wasn't thinking anything of it. Every time they pass by over there, they tell me I'm okay. The sobriety test, I just don't have good balance at all.
Well, like I mentioned, as far as the standardized field sobriety test, there's a few different pieces to that, and it's not pass or fail.
What you made it seem like I failed.
Well, and that's why I just wanted to clarify. It's not a pass or fail. It's just to be able to prove whether you're impaired or not. Mm-hmm. And that's his investigation. I have nothing to do with that. But he told me that you wanted to speak to the supervisor.
Because I just didn't think it was fair. He had a light going back and forth, and have the light follow me all the way over there, but don't move your eyes. Yeah. I've never done a test like that. I've been trying to stay out of the way. I had a Fed case in like 2017. Yeah. After that, I haven't been in trouble since. I just haven't been trying to do right by my son. Yeah. I haven't been trying to get in no trouble. The stuff that happened the other day, I am not trying to be involved with that. I'm just trying to get away from certain things. The windshield, it is going to take me a while to fix.
I hear you. It costs money. It's expensive. And like, you're probably going through a lot, everything else. Yeah. And like, I understand. However, this is not my investigation. You know what I mean?
But I'm also not impaired. That's what I'm saying. I can't go to jail if I have responsibilities for my son. I'm my son's only caregiver. I'm the only one who still breastfeeds my son. I'm the only one. Like, I don't know if I could go to court for it. I don't mind going to court for it, but I'm not impaired.
I hear you. And unfortunately, that's not how this works.
And then my car is going to get towed, and I don't have it registered yet.
Well, the thing about the car is that, and this is obviously not my decision. However, I will tell you that any officer would do the same thing because it's not registered. You know what I mean? That's just standard procedure.
And I'm telling you, the detective yesterday told me that they were going to give me some time.
Yeah, the windshield is one thing, but the vehicle's not registered.
No, yeah, I know. They told me that I had some time from when I bought it. They told me.
So, and I hate to do this to you, but whoever told you that is incorrect because
they told me I had 30 days.
Because and that's wrong because whenever you buy the car, whether you buy it from a private property or from a dealership, whatever the case is, it has to get registered under you, and you have to get insurance for it the same time that you buy it. Like that's just how that works.
And they just told me that I had 30 days to register it, or else something becomes invalid.
So the car's not registered to you because the registration's expired.
No, yeah, I know that, but they told me that from whenever I got it, that I had 30 days to put it under my name, get the insurance. It hasn't been 30 days yet.
You have to do that right away. You have to get with the DMV. You have to get with your insurance.
That's what I've been trying to do, but then it's just one thing after another. I can't catch a break. This is my only car that I have. I don't have another way to like get a hold of my mom. It's just. How do you
get a hold of your mom?
I just have to show up over there, but then my mom is very strict, and it's just a lot with my mom. Me and my mom don't have the best relationship, and I know like when stuff like this happens, she purposely goes out of her way to make it to where I have no relationship with my son, and I love my son. I
believe you, right? And
he's 3 years old, and I've had him every day his his whole life. So
How long has your son been with your mom?
less than a month.
Okay, so he's been there for about a month.
No,
Less than a month.
I would say about like week and a half, just because of all the stuff that's been happening with my ex, and my ex has beat me really bad in front of my son, and my son was so scared that I took it upon myself to tell my mom, like, I need your help.
And that's the right thing to do. I mean, your son being 3 years old, he doesn't deserve to see any of that, and it's unfortunate circumstances, but it seems like your son is being taken care of by your mom, right?
Here and there. I mean, I still get him. Like, I'm supposed
yeah, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, right now, your son is with your mom, and she's been taking care of him for a week and a half.
Not consistently, though. Like, she'll get him for a day, and then I get him the next week.
Okay. So, and this is just me thinking, moving forward after whatever happens here, is there any way that I can get a hold of your mom and let your mom know, hey, you might not be able to pick him up, or...
No, because then she's going to try to take full custody. It's like...
So, how long is your mom supposed to be watching your son till?
My mom is only supposed
So
to...
when does she expect you to go over there?
Tonight.
Tonight?
Yes.
And you were going to go and pick him up?
Yeah, school in the morning, yes.
It's almost midnight.
Yeah, I know.
You see what I'm getting at, though?
No, yeah, I get it, but I'm supposed to pick him up tonight.
Okay, so...
And I breastfeed, and it's just a lot. I'm not...
I hear you. So I'll just be transparent with you. I don't know as far as how the investigation took place. I know what he told me. I know what you've told me. And it all kind of seems to align. And I feel like it's unfortunate with what's going on with your life. The incident that happened the other day, and then stuff with your son, back and forth. And
it just seems like I can't catch a break.
I hear you. And I'm sorry to hear that. It's unfortunate. And it always seems like it's like a snowball effect. It only keeps getting worse and worse.
My car is gonna get towed. I don't have the money for it because I gotta fix everything, and I just want my son.
I know, and I'm sorry.
I'm trying so hard, and then people blame me for this guy coming in my life, and I don't want to be with him. And I tell him that I don't want to be with him, but he makes my life worse.
I hear you, and I'm sorry, that you're going through all of this.
Being in jail isn't going to do anything for me besides take my son away.
So hear me, and I'm sorry, but I mean, me being transparent with you, the decision of you driving this car tonight at midnight was not the best decision, and it just wasn't. And I think that you can agree with that, because it's hard to see through your windshield, and waking up your son at midnight to pick him up to go to school in the morning. That's just. It just wasn't the best decision. However...
And they told me that I would be fine for the next 2 days. Until then, that's whenever they would start doing tickets and stuff like that.
Okay, so that it's subjective, because they can say that, but if you're able to drive just fine and there was no other traffic violations, it would have been a completely different story. But there was a lot of traffic violations.
I had asked them if I could take out that glass, and they told me no.
You can't do that. But... So what I'm saying is that that's not the original reason for him stopping you. He stopped you because you were parked. You started creeping into the middle of the crosswalk, and then whenever he saw that, that's kind of weird behavior. And I can say that for any police officer that would have seen that. Correct. But if you stop at the crosswalk or at the stoplight, and then you start moving forward, and you end up stopped close to the middle of the intersection, that kind of raises a red flag. Like, that's weird. And then your registration's expired, so that's why he pulled you over. He didn't pull you over because of your windshield.
But it wasn't, to me, it wasn't like that. I pulled, and then I slowed down, and then I tried to get on that other lane. Yeah,
so what I'm getting at is that is what got his attention, and then your registration's expired, and that's why he pulled you over. He didn't pull you over because of your windshield.
I wasn't aware that was against the law. I had my blinker on to turn this way. I got in this far lane, and then I tried to merge into the other lane, but my blinker was on.
Yeah, so but you're not hearing me. So what I'm saying is that your registration's expired. So what got his attention is you being stopped almost in the middle of an intersection because you were trying to make a turn. So then that got his attention, and then when he was behind you, he saw that your plate was expired. So that's why he pulled you over. He didn't pull you over because of your windshield.
But my stuff is in the process of getting transferred.
No, I understand what you're saying, and I hear what you're saying, but in the state of New Mexico, you have to get that insured and registered when you buy the car.
It hasn't been more than 30
It
days.
doesn't have to be.
Well, they told me 30 days. I just had to get a new.
And I know, and that's why I'm saying sorry for whoever told you that, because they lied to you. That's not true. So he's valid in doing the traffic stop because of what he saw, because that would have been with the same thing with anybody else, whether it was you, whether it was some other random car.
He's trying to arrest me on a DUI when I'm not impaired.
So that's a separate investigation, right? So after he saw the driving behavior, and then after you came to a stop, I'll be honest with you, this is not a safe spot to park. You're in a turning lane, and you just came to a stop. Like, I don't know if you've been pulled over before or not, but naturally you're trying to pull over to the right side to get out of the roadway. But that's just another thing, right? But in him,
pulled over, I thought it was just on the side that you.
Fair enough. And his interaction with you, that's what led him to further investigate whether you were impaired or not based off the driving behavior. So in him speaking to you, he saw the drug paraphernalia that was in the vehicle, to which that's indicative of this marijuana usage, to which that can cause impairment as well. It's not just alcohol. So you may have your marijuana card, and that's fine and all, but if you read the marijuana card, it clearly states on there that you cannot operate a motor vehicle.
But I wasn't consuming in the vehicle.
And I'm not saying that you are right now, but what I'm saying is that if you did it today at some point or another, and that's causing some sort of impairment and you're driving the vehicle, that's part of it as well.
But I wasn't consuming it.
And like I said, I'm not saying that you were. I'm just saying, based off what the officer told me and what you're telling me now, that's just what I'm saying.
And I'm just saying that he tried to do a sobriety test of me walking in a straight line. I don't have good balance.
I understand, and I heard that part too. And he said that he did alternatives as far as the standardized field sobriety test, to which, if you don't have a good balance, it's just one thing, right? But
the other test was a light that he wanted me to follow from right here all the way to right here without moving my eyes or my head. It's pretty fucking hard.
Yeah, so that's just, it's not for you to try and pass the test. That's just checking your eyes for, the test is called HGN, which is horizontal gaze and stagnance.
He just kept telling me to stop moving my eyes.
So he's just checking your eyes. That's all he was doing. It's not like you did something wrong. He's just checking your eyes.
I don't know. He just kept making a point to tell me to stop moving my eyes, and it was hard.
I hear you.
And I just...
So I'll tell you this. I don't know what's going to happen, but if I can be honest with you, what's probably going to happen is you're probably going to get arrested for driving under the influence.
But I'm not under the influence.
And I don't know that. That's not... I didn't do your standardized field sobriety test.
I could do a breathalyzer test. I'm not under the influence.
So that's the next step in this. So he's going to read you a card, and it's going to give you stipulations on that card, and then you can decide to comply or submit to a breath test if you want to. But like I said, driving while under the influence, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're driving while under the influence of alcohol. It can also be under the influence of something else, and the breath test is not going to read that. But
I get that, but I'm not under the influence. I just couldn't walk in a straight line. I'm just trying to get my son. I have a lot going on. This shit just barely happened a day ago. I got pistol whipped in my head.
I hear you.
And it's been a lot. Like, I can't catch a fucking break, and I just want my son.
I hear you. I do, but there's only so much that I can do, right? I'm trying to hear you out. I heard him out. I'm trying to figure out as much as I can understand based off what both of you guys are telling me. But he's valid in what he's doing, if I can be honest with you.
No, yeah, and I get how he could be valid, but the detectives told me that I had a few days to fix that. I wasn't really sweating it. I'm trying to figure things out with my son. I'm trying to do the best that I can. I'm only one person. I don't really have any help.
Yeah.
It's just a lot, and I can't catch a fucking break. and it just seems like it's just one thing after another. I can't afford to go to jail because my son's only.
Well, we established that he's with your mom right now.
But my mom doesn't have no hearsay. I'm the one who dropped him off at school. I'm the only one on his school thing. I'm the only one to pick him up. I'm the only one for everything about him.
Yeah. No, and I hear you. Right? And my concern with your son would be whether he's with somebody that can take care of him right now, right?
Oh yeah, I very much can.
And he is. So that's the most important part because he's 3 years old, right?
Yeah, I very much take care. I've had my son every day since he was born.
So that's one thing, and the other part of that is that he's been with your mom for a week and a half. And right now, looking at things,
My mom has had my son for a week and a half because no one. Every time I call 911, every time something has happened, I do not get no help from 911 with the man that I'm trying to get away from so drastically. I don't want to text him. I don't text him. I don't interact with him. This guy has pistol whipped me in front of my son. This guy has pistol whipped me multiple times. I have an abrasion right here. I just want my son. And I want to move on with my life. I don't need him. I don't text him. But it just seems like every time I try to move forward, something's knocking me back.
yeah.
And it's really unfair because I would understand if I was under the influence, but I am truly not. And that's what's so frustrating because it just seems like discrimination. I'm sorry I couldn't walk a straight line. I can't walk a straight line right now if you wanted me to.
Yeah. I hear you, but if I can be honest with you, like I said, he's valid in doing what he's doing based off what he has, right?
And I get that.
And the circumstances are unfortunate based off with everything that you have going on. But there's not much that I can do.
But that's discrimination.
Also.
Because I'm not under the influence, but he wants me to walk in a straight line 20 times.
So I would tell you that it's not because those are standardized field sobriety tests. So no matter who you are, no matter what you are, that's standardized. So that is a process that happens for anybody in under.
But I also know my rights.
Right, but so that you consented to, right?
No, I didn't.
You didn't say that you wanted to consent to standardized field sobriety tests?
Not with the customers, but he said, I'm going to have you do a sobriety test. He didn't ask if I consented or anything to that.
Well, that's the part of the consent is you agreeing to do that and doing it, right? So you have the right to, speaking about your rights, you have the right to say, I don't want to do it. And based off what he has, if he has probable cause to believe that you're under the influence, then he can effect an arrest, to which ultimately is what he did based off his investigation.
He was saying that off of me not being able to keep my balance. I can't keep my balance.
And I can tell you that he wasn't.
No, he told me that.
But it's not. And I can say that confidently because the standardized field sobriety test consists of 3 specific tests. And if he does alternate tests, that's to help your cause. Because if you say that you can't walk in a straight line, he'll do a different set of tests that don't require you to walk in a straight line.
And he did the light thing, and then that was fine, and then he told me that I was under arrest.
Right.
So I don't understand how I'm under arrest when I follow the light the way he told me to do it. But if you have your light right here, and then you're telling me to look straight, and then you want me to look all the way over here without moving my head.
Because he's just checking your eyes.
But it's pretty hard.
So it's not, because all you're doing is you just following the light, and that's just part of the test. It's not like you did something wrong, because that's looking for involuntary drinking on the eye. So that's just part of the process. You see what I'm saying? And I'm trying to...
But nowhere in there was me under the influence.
Based off the investigation that he conducted, he has probable cause to believe that you are under the influence.
Because I couldn't walk in a straight line. That's
Based off his entire
no,
investigation.
but that's what he told me. I can't walk in a straight line.
I hear what you're saying. I hear your frustration, but
I'm
based
not,
off his investigation,
But do a breathalyzer test. I'm not under the influence.
the breathalyzer would detect alcohol. The alcohol content.
No, that's what he was trying to say. I'm not under the influence.
And he's. I'm not going to speak for him, but based off what he said, he has reason to believe that you're under the influence of something other than alcohol based off the drug paraphernalia that's in your vehicle.
The drug paraphernalia is not mine.
I hear you, and I'm not saying that it's yours, but it's in the car that you're driving, and based off your driving behavior, that's what's leading him to believe that.
It's not mine, and obviously they could tell whose backpack it was in. When they look in the backpack, it wasn't mine. I wasn't driving erratical about that because I barely found that out when we got pulled over. I just want my son.
Fair enough. I understand you're upset.
And
There's not much I can do. He's conducting his investigation.
But I cannot afford to go to jail.
So,
I have to take my son to school in the morning. I'm the only one who can take him.
So, is there any way that I can contact your mom and let her
My
know that
mom
you're not going to be able to?
Take him though. It's only under me. On everything I love. Under the court order, my mom, she is watching him temporarily because of the domestics that I've had at 3875 Marble View Drive. Because that dude will come and me up.
Right.
And
So
I just don't want my son to be a part of that. But the court order says my mom will watch him until I figure things out. She has the temporary thing, but I am the one who transports to school. I'm the one who picks him up from school.
So I hear you, and I'm not saying that I don't believe you, but that's not going to prevent you from going to jail if this is a crime that you have committed.
But I'm not under the influence.
That's not for me to determine. He said that you requested a supervisor to speak to, and I don't have the authority to be like, hey, yeah, you go on about your business because you have to take your son to school in the morning.
No, and I get
That
that,
can't
but
happen.
everything that just happened, I would assume that there would be something, because all the other detectives that I talked to about my Hummer give me a whole different story.
I hear you, but that's incorrect, because based off everything that he's told me and everything that you've told me and everything that I explained to you, it's a valid reason to investigate a DWI or DUI, driving under the influence.
But you guys could.
And he did.
I'm not doing nothing though. He's mad because I couldn't walk in a straight line. I can't walk in a straight line now.
Is there anything else I can answer for you?
I can't go to jail.
I don't have the authority to say no because this is not my investigation. Okay, so in that aspect, I can help you. Do you want me to call your mom?
No, because she's gonna do more. Like,
so, do you want me not to tell her anything? Do you want me to just leave it like that?
Don't want to go to jail.
I don't have a say in that.
I'm not under the influence. I just want my son.
Is there anything else I can do for you? I know I didn't do much, or I didn't do anything at all, but
I just don't understand how the detectives told me yesterday a whole different story, and now you guys aren't willing to help me at all.
well, it's completely different circumstance.
It's not.
Your windshield was not the original reason for the traffic stop, and I've explained that to you.
No, but the windshield was the original call for all the SWAT to be at my
Correct,
house yesterday.
but that has nothing to do with what's going on right now.
But they told me I had a few days to drive like
Right,
that before.
and you weren't pulled over because of the windshield.
I know, but that's the reason I can't see. I've been trying to.
He's gonna fix your handcuffs, and then I'm gonna take off unless you have any other questions for me.
I'm just trying to go to my son.
I understand that. I understand.
Do me a favor. Step out. Step out. So, I'm gonna be calm and I'm gonna tell you one time and one time only, okay? These handcuffs are gonna go in the back. If you flip them to the front again,
I didn't flip up to the front. This is where you handcuffed me.
I did not handcuff you in the front.
I did not put
So listen, I'm gonna tell you one time, okay? You put them in front of you again, you're gonna get another charge. They're gonna go behind you. They're gonna go behind you. You take them off again and put them in the front. You're gonna get a charge. Do you understand?
I didn't move them.
Do you understand?
I didn't move them.
Do you understand?
I didn't move them.
Okay. Do you understand the fact that if you put them in the front, they're gonna go, or you're gonna get a charge?
I'm not even
Step
under
out.
the influence.
Step out. Step out. Step out. Step out of the car.
I heard you. Can you give me a second?
No.
You're literally being a dick for no reason.
I'm not gonna stand out here in the rain because you can step out here. If
But you
you're
want me
upset,
to step out in the rain.
exactly. So step out here. Let me put the handcuffs behind you, where they're supposed to go, and they're going to stay.
That's not where you
Turn around
put
the other way.
them.
That's exactly where I put them.
No, they're not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Don't you have a dash cam in here?
I've got a body cam. It's even better.
So then, record that. 'Cause
It was recording the whole time.
It was in the
Don't
room.
you worry. Now go ahead and have a seat.
God, I was just trying to get my son.
Go ahead and step out.
Sir, please. I wasn't under the influence. I can't walk in a straight line.
Let's go.
You're really that heartless?
Come on.
My son is 3 years old.
Step out of the car.
My son is 3 years old.
Step out of the car so we can go inside.
I haven't done nothing.
Let's go.
Please.
Let's go.
I'm gonna lose my son.
Let's go.
You don't care?
Come on.
You don't care?
No.
I wasn't doing anything.
Let's go.
I wasn't doing
Step out of
anything.
the
You can tell me to
car.
step out as many times as you want.
Either you're going to step out or I'm going to pull you out.
Then that's on you.
That's on you, and you're going to get another charge for resisting.
No, that's
Yes.
not resisting.
Either you step out now or I pull you out, you get a charge for resisting.
Do you
Now
know
step
who
out of
I've
the car.
known you? Relax.
Step out of the car.
Do you know who
I
I've
don't
known you?
care who that is.
Okay, well that's
Get out of the car.
that's the man who LCPD
Let's
killed.
go.
That's the man that LCPD killed.
Okay, that has nothing to do with this situation.
That's
so
my
step.
cousin.
Okay, so step out of the
That's
car,
my cousin. You know
or you're gonna get another charge.
Do you know how much that was?
Get out of the car, or you're gonna get another charge.
Because I'm trying to tell you, I wasn't doing anything. If you touch
Let's
me,
go.
If you touch
Are you gonna
me,
get another charge?
No, that's another charge for you.
No. It's
Because
gonna,
that's
step
for
out,
no reason.
or
I'm
you're gonna
talking
get
to you
charged
about my
for
fucking
resisting.
son.
You
I'm
can
not
tell me inside.
resisting.
Let's go.
I'm
not playing this game.
resisting.
I'm not playing this game.
I'm not resisting. Is
Get
your
out of
body
the car.
camera?
It's on. It's right here. Get out of the car.
See it on. What's your badge
It's
number?
right here. 1137. Now step out of the car.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay. You'll get another charge.
Another charge for what? For DUI that you can't prove?
Yeah.
For if you touch me, that's a charge on you. I don't know if you don't know your own rights, but I know my rights. I know my rights, and you're not allowed to touch me like that. And I could prove in a court.
Stop.
I could prove in a
Stop
court of
doing
law
that.
you're not supposed to be touching me like this.
Stop pulling back.
I could prove in a court of law you're not supposed to be touching me like this. I don't know if you think I'm dumb, but you're not supposed to be touching me like this.
Well, you got another charge, so
You're not supposed to be touching me like this. Because I'm crying in the car about my son.
Nope, because
You're
resisting.
not. No, I'm not resisting. You're treating a female with Do you see how much notice you're giving? Lawsuit.
If you would stop pulling back, it wouldn't
No,
happen.
you're.
So luckily this is all on body camera, and they're gonna see you
No,
pulling back.
yeah, that's fine. Look at the way you're pushing me.
Have a seat.
Look at the way you're pushing me.
Sit down.
Look at the way you're pushing me. Look at the way you're pushing
Sit
me.
down.
How much you bet this is another charge? LCPD is fucking up with these fucking people. That's another charge. I promise you it's another charge.
Sit.
It's another charge. I promise you it's another charge. You're hurting to my wrist. That's another charge. I promise you. I promise you it's another charge.
Yeah, it's another charge for you.
No, it's not. Look at all the bullet cases that you guys lost hella money for. Trust me, I know how to fight for police. In a court of law.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Actually, it does.
Your attitude and your impairment is what got you here.